Hello everyone. Today we're just kind of doing a state of the channel kind of thing like I mentioned. This won't impact the quiz coming out on Saturday. That will be arriving same time as normal. So realistically, a couple things I want to talk about obviously. The first being the Pokemon quizzes, stuff like that. I'm still really enjoying them, but I am starting to struggle with more ideas for them. Um, I am looking at supplementing more of the like Japanda guesses. I have like I don't even really want to call it a game show because admittedly it's a little bit of just I don't know. I'm not sure if the idea is going to go over well, but I was thinking of introducing that to help break up the like week over week Pokemon thing. I'm really happy with how everyone's enjoying it, and the fact one of those videos hit 12K even with the promotion I took out. I can't deny how absolutely phenomenal that is. They're always gonna have to have a place in my channel for that because that blew up. It made my entire channel blow up. Oh, screw you. But yeah, like as of recording this, we're zooming in on 4K subscribers. The amount has just been ramping up, and I can't express my appreciation. But yeah, for the Pokemon quizzes, I really want to keep them going. It's just I think I'm gonna have to start breaking it up a little more because I'm running out of ideas to do, and I still don't want to start producing content that I don't think is quality enough for the channel. Like something I'm unhappy with is uh, I I've seen a lot of YouTubers go down that path and it burns them out. It really just leaves a sour taste in their mouth. And yeah, I don't want to risk that, especially so early on. I'm just getting a little bit of luck with this, and I want to try and keep up the momentum as best I can so that's best for everyone, right? Second becomes the Valorant guys, which is what I want to talk a lot more about. The Valorant guys obviously will theoretically be coming to an end this year. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep making like updated versions because obviously since being released, Cypher and Clove received minor changes. And Deadlock, but Deadlock's was a bit of more bug fixing than anything. Nothing too crazy, nothing I really want to touch on too much, right? Um, but obviously, as we go, agents I've already like made guides for, like Brimstone, like Breach, like Fade, like ISO. They risk getting more changes and making my guys outdated, and I haven't decided if I want to go back and like do like a yearly cleanup for them, something like that. And in the meantime, I could do like uh, more gameplay related videos. I want to start like Valorant videos with you guys, similar to a few of the big YouTubers like Merc, for example, or like Valorant Kyrios. Um, Obviously, that's going to become one of those things where we'll have to see when we see, right? But for now, that's going to be the future of those. But I also just want to talk a little bit about how I'm going about them. I'll admit, I'm definitely looking back at agents like Astra, like Breach, like Brim, and kind of kicking myself for how some of the earlier ones went. I'll admit, I do definitely regret the whole like attacker versus defender thing. But at this point, I think I'm gonna write it out at least for this set, and if I continue this, that will probably drop. Realistically, I think that I'm going to keep roughly the same style for now. Not gonna change at least in the 24-25 iteration again if I do yearly versions of this, right? But I am trying to be a lot more cognizant of agent interactions, and I kind of regret that for agents like Astra especially, because shortly after I released the Astra guide, a couple TikToks, YouTube shorts started floating around of Raze being able to combo with Astra's Gravity Well to launch the Boombot, which I plan to put in Raze's guide at least, so that it's an idea. But part of it, this has always been trying to focus on more um, enemy agents, but I still kind of regret the idea of not doing like friendly agent God damn it. Okay. Friendly agent interactions, right? I'm also still slightly hoping somebody catches on the, I guess, trickery or like the funny little haha thing I'm doing with the Valorant guides. That's not designed to like decrease their quality, it just was an amusing idea I came up with, and nobody's been able to point it out yet, unfortunately, which kind of bums me out, but you know, it happens, right? Yeah, so moving on to streaming next. The big thing for me becomes my I started a new job in January and it's been inconsistent already, and I can't promise a reversal of that inconsistency, unfortunately, at this moment, right? My new job takes place pretty much effective January 2nd, I believe, is the start date. So I'm going to still keep trying to do the 2 uploads a week. I'm going to try my best to keep up the same level of quality, if not keep improving. I would like to get better, obviously, so that, you know, we can all enjoy it a little more. I can get my watch time up and I can start offering things like channel supers, which I want to give priority to, like if I do community content, stuff like that, right? And by the way, for the super thing, it would almost always be a priority thing or like a you get it first kind of thing, where I don't want the regular people who can't necessarily afford it to miss out, right? That's not that's been something I've seen people do that I'm just not cool with the idea of personally. And yeah. But for streaming content in the new year, I do definitely want to try and make somewhat regular games coming up, like some Valorant gameplay. I've been doing a few, like Grind to Golds. I have a lobby with some friends coming up on Saturday to try and do like some mini games I'm designing with some agents, and yes, some of these will be coming from other YouTubers such as Mert and his group, for example. So don't be surprised if you see things like that. Definitely want to try infinite ability hide and seek with you guys and with my friends, etc. Outside of Valorant, I do want to just kind of do these chill Euro Truck Sim games. There is a grand strategy game I want to get better at, so I think I'm going to use that as stream content too. But we'll find out on that. And again, obviously, this is something I want to be able to do that's popular. So, like, maybe Euro Truck Sim doesn't do great, right? Then maybe I won't really stream that as much. But things like Palwell currently are relevant because of the Fade Break update. The Grand Strategy game has maintained a very strong fan base for a decade now, so I'm not too worried about that one, etc., etc., right? I'm not going to go through all the games I've debated, but I definitely want to start trying things. I know a couple friends into Satisfactory, so that might be one I give a shot to and see how it goes, right? I guess the last topic really I want to, well, the last two topics becomes my ability to reach out to you guys in the community, right? I acknowledge I haven't had the fan base I have for long. You know, the one video I put promotion out got popular, obviously in part because of the promotion, and blew up. And now it's a matter of I want to start building a way to reach out to you guys to keep you engaged. I'm looking at the potential for merchandise. I don't know how likely that is in the near future, but it's definitely coming. Um, as well as a Discord to be able to draw upon you guys for if I do community videos, for if you want to make video suggestions, game suggestions, because I have no problem trying new stuff. I actually used to run a series back when I was on Twitch, and I think I lightly brought that over to YouTube, called I've Never Played, where it's just me trying games that were popular, groundbreaking, or incredibly genre defining, uh, that I've quite literally never played. For example, I never played The Sims 4 before, and that was amusing. Sims not my thing, really, unfortunately. I can understand the appeal. I have no, like, hatred for the game. But, yeah, not my thing, unfortunately, right? I'm trying to think if there's any other points I want to go over, and honestly... Oh, so, going back to the Valorant guys, actually. Jet was really scuffed because I did it drunk. And let me tell you, I don't think that's going to become like a regular thing if I do repeat these guys year over year. I do think, looking back to, it was a slight cop out. Maybe KO would have been better to do because he's not too complicated. ISO, I think, would have been too complicated for me, and KJ requires a lot of spacing issues that become important to learn. Not to say KO or Jet don't require spacing topics, but like, you can get away with a little bit of sloppy spacing in their kits. You can't get away with too much sloppy spacing in KJ's, in my opinion. But that's not here or there. As for subscriber goals, yeah, I don't know how often I'm going to do them. It definitely feels like kind of a remnant of YouTube, and I want to pay a little bit of an homage to, with the idea of like doing the Drunk Valorant guide as an offer. But I don't think it will be a regular thing. I might offer like really long-term ones. You know, something like, I don't know, 10K next. Although at the rate you guys are going, and again, I appreciate it so much, that probably isn't as long-term as I think it is. But something like 10K, 50K, 100K, 200K, stuff like that. Like these big milestones, and not just like, oh, at 25K, I'll do this weird playthrough, you know? But yeah, that's kind of all I have for now. I don't know. I don't view there as being a lot to go over, but I also know there's more than I think there is, right? I just am not aware of anything I can go over at the moment that would be meaningful. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I won't even ask you to like this video, but actually comment any games you want me to play, because until I get the Discord up and running and good for all of you, right? I think that is going to be the best thing I can ask for, because just getting an idea of what you guys want to see, I think, would be great value for me, and I can start tailoring my channel a little bit so that I'm happy, you're happy, we're all just kind of enjoying the time. But yeah, have a good one out there, stay safe, and hope to see you next time. Bye!